Well, hello people. I thought I'd bring you my Lone Star build, which I'm having a lot of fun with. It's very fun, and I've got to say I've been called a hacker twice. It's quite funny. Which I've seen the video and the footage afterwards, but let's go into the build. 6-piece Lone Star, which is equip it. There we go. So 6-piece Lone Star with a MG5 and a RPK. Now the RPK is literally secondary, just because it hits harder, and I've got Brutal on there. Okay, well I did. Really confident. Must have been the previous one I had. Oh well, anyway. So, weapons, main G5, 23.8k base damage, 15% target damage to target out of cover, which is quite good because, to be honest, it stacks quite well with the rest of the actual bonuses you get, which I'll go over in a few seconds if you don't know. 23.8, 843 RPM, which is not far off the Lightweight M4, and mag size 110, which is beautiful. Competent, deadly, and unforgiving. Magazine, Pro Red Dot sight, large underbarrel, and hand stop. Now I've chosen for this on here because it gives you 30% reload speed. With an LMG, it's needed. It is needed because the MG5 just reloads slow. So with that 30% extra reload speed, quids in. The RPK, deadly, competent, unforgiving. I think I did have brutal on there, but I actually swapped it for competent, and that, which is quite good. Magazine, created damage, created on the optic, loud vent brake, no underbarrel obviously for the RPK. So let's go into my set pieces. I managed to get the final piece, which is the backpack, a few days ago, which was quite chuffed at. One of the, I think it was the 8th open world boss dropped it for me. I was like, yes, woohoo! Right, so we got 1977 armor. For the stats on that, 1383. I could go a tiny bit more. I can go. I think it's an extra 19 damage you can have on there, which is all right. Skill haste, health, and increase kill XP. Now I'd prefer that to be something else, but you don't really need ammo capacity in there with Lone Star. Especially with the bonuses you get 100%, 150% extra ammo capacity, so you technically don't need it, which is good. My mask is very nice. Firearms all again, nearly max. That's 8 off max, I think it is. 7 or 8 off max. Create chance burn resistance, which is good. You can either go for skill power or burn resistance there, whichever you suit, or whichever suits you, to be honest. Knee pads, health, burn, disorient, shock. I'd prefer one of those to be bleed, but I don't think I've actually rolled anything on these knee pads, to be honest. I don't know. It's a bit strange because the classified gear set doesn't seem to show obviously what you've rolled in all cases. So yeah, anyway, it's quite good. So it's got health. Those are good, apart from I'd prefer bleed, say in disorient resistance. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm virtually max, 4 or 5 off max firearms. My backpack is the only thing that's obviously letting me down with pieces because they're actually all quite nice. Backpack and holster, to be honest, but backpack, 1191 armor. What the frick? Yeah, let's go again. Stupid update. Yeah, as I said, you don't need ammo capacity on it, so disrupt resistance, which is quite good. I prefer that to be bleed, then bleed on my knee pads, then it'd be quite good because it's 16 and whatever. Skill power. Rolled for electronics, just so you can have a bit of a decent heal and survivability. And I've got a mod in there for firearms, the Skill Ace mod, which I think is still on for sale in DZ6. So if you get a chance to get some, yeah, get it. It's max roll on the stat tool and 3% skill haste, which is brilliant. Gloves, perfect, apart from one thing. I'd prefer to have skill haste on here, but it's got perfect for that. LMG damage, which you want because you're running an LMG with generally with that. Create a chance, create damage. It's quite good. Could go for skill haste there, but I think the damage it warrants not having skill haste. He only gets, I think it's 9% on the gloves. Holster, 6% skill haste. I think you can get an extra percent on that, which isn't too much of an issue. Very nice stat rolls across all of them, nearly max on all of them. Max on firearms, par 1 I think, and then max on the other two, virtually max on the other two. Character sheet. So my weapon damage on my NG5, I think that's what my NG5 is. Yeah, is 23.76, so just under 28. Crit chance 17.5%. Crit damage and headshot damage. Accuracy 4%. And we go down. Reload speed, brilliant. I'd like a bit higher. I'd like a bit 50%, but you know, hey, it is what it is. Damage bonus. So LMG damage bonus is 20% at the moment, which is good. I'll show you what it is on the actual bonuses in a sec. Don't need shotgun damage, that's fine. Threat, skill power. There we go, skill haste 30%, so I can get an extra few percent on that, but it's not a massive difference to be honest. I think it's a few seconds, I know it can be a bit of a decider in some fights and everything, but yeah, whatever. Toughness 273, max health 187, armor not really relative and everything. So disorient resistance, burn resistance 49%, disorient 33%, disrupt 16, shock 32. I prefer I prefer bleed in there, but you know, hey, what it is. My abilities, I'll run pulse to give me an extra 22%. Oh wait, yeah, 20% crit hit chance. So stack on that, so about 38% I'll get on that. Create damage, another 12% on that. You can run that if you want to, it gives you a bit extra crit hit damage, but it's only a minor, so it's not too much in here. Booster heals me for, oh shit, stop going to the wrong side. Nearly 112k, which isn't too bad. I could go for, overdose gives me that. I could go for booster if I wanted to and everything, but it doesn't give me as much, it gives me about 41k or 44k less, which I prefer. So I generally run solo, so recovery link. Talents I run are on the move, tactical advance, so basically if I want to deal a bit of extra damage I can do it. I could go, because I'm LNG, precision if I wanted to, but it depends on how I feel. Then you've got steady hands, brilliant on an LMG, because obviously it's really good for that. Critical save, must, and strike back. So I didn't even look at the main stat. Yeah, so that's that. So I've got 9k firearms, just over 4k electronics, and just under that. So yeah, it's quite good. With the fact of the bonuses on Lone Stars, let's go over them. You get 100% ammo capacity for 2 set. 8% LMG damage for 3 set. When holstered, the weapon instantly reloads, which is good. Then for the 5 set bonus, you've got 50% more ammo capacity, so that's why you said you don't need it on your chest and your backpack. You can if you want to, but yeah, it's up to you. 12% LMG damage, so that's 20%, and that's before you add target to out of cover. So if I'm hitting a target out of cover, I get a total of 35% damage to target out of cover. When I prop competent, that's 45% extra damage that I'm getting from obviously having this on my weapon. And then the 6th is where this gear set really comes in. Berserker. When a weapon has 50% of its magazine remaining, there is a 75% chance of receive a bonus activated when the final bullet is fired from the current magazine. Once activated, the magazine instantly refills. Weapon damage and fire rate increased by 20%. So it's 20% extra per one. So when you think about it, you're procking. This is starting to annoy me. 2 seconds, lads. Sorry about this. No. Right. Anywho. When you think you've got competent, damage to target out cover, the standard 20% that you get from this anyway. So that's 35, 45, and an extra 65% 8% extra damage compared to if you were just running a standard gear set with no bonuses on at all. So it's just ridiculous. And the best thing about it is, if you're going PvE in this section, so say what Wits did in his video, if you're constantly firing at the same target, then there's a good chance that you'll just constantly keep on proccing it. So you're constantly having that extra damage, that extra rate of fire, and the extra magazine just proccing every single time it reaches 0. So it's brilliant. It's so much fun, and if you can get it, it's brilliant. But yeah, I've got some footage, Last Stand and DZ, and a little bonus clip of me getting back on some people with my Deadeye build. So yeah, enjoy, and I'll see you in the Dark Zone. That's an RPM hack.
Warning. Now entering a contaminated area. Backup activated. System rebooted. Warning. Now entering Dark Zone.
Komm, schieß, schieß.
Rogue agent neutralized. Contamination level rising below street level.
Где? Мне. Лес.
Incoming supply drops detected. Confirmed. Rogue status no longer active.
CCTP Ilya down as many times as you can. The CCTP, dude. They're trash. The entire clan is trash.
Start uploading data. Holding additional objectives increases upload rate.
Just gonna run through.
Yeah. Right, me and Doc are on our way back.
Buddy spawn is active.
What you get for trying to revive somebody.
Nearly.
A friendly fortification is under fire. Fortification destroyed at Alpha.
They've got Bravo. Alpha is neutral. Your spawn relay is now inactive.
Hostiles are firing on a fortification at Alpha. Fortification eliminated at Alpha. Fortification is under attack.
Bravo is now neutral.
Alpha has lost a fortification. Rogue agents are assaulting a fortification. A turret at Alpha is enabled. Fortification at Alpha destroyed.
We own Bravo.
Right, somebody want to accompany me to Charlie and we can have a bit of fun?
Hostiles have taken Alpha.
There's balls coming in up top.
Oh, B's
Alpha
going
has
again.
lost a fortification.
Bravo's neutral. All objectives are in enemy hands. Charlie has gone neutral. 5 minutes until victory. Bravo's gone neutral.
Got it.
Alpha is now neutral.
You can now activate points for kills.
Voice multiplier has been activated by the opposition. They've taken Bravo.
Turret activated at Alpha.
We just fell behind.
Pulse is enabled at Alpha.
We now control Alpha. Your spawn relay is active. Charlie's ours.
The fortification is under fire.
Charlie is neutral.
Fortification at Alpha has been destroyed.
Nicely done.
Alpha's now neutral. Your spawn relay is no longer active.
A fortification at Alpha is taking fire. Fortification eliminated at Alpha.
Bravo's gone neutral. Charlie is under enemy control. Charlie's now neutral.
Coming in the opposite end.
We have Bravo. Minutes to come back. We control Charlie.
Right here.
The enemy's got Alpha.
Shed loads of them there.
We're in front now.
It was a good run, guys. It was a good run.
One minute till the win.
23k score so far.
Charlie is neutral. been captured. Rogue agents just grabbed the lead. Alpha is now neutral. 30 seconds left and you're down.
One multiplier is now available.
We now control Alpha. Your spawn relay has been activated. The enemy took that.
Ha 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 ha.
So close.
Look at that. 11 in it. What's my score? 14 kills.
Go.
I do. 25k. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, likewise, Doc.
See ya. See ya.
In all fairness, I'm going to exit as well because I've got to sort my last stand cache there and my DZ expansion. So.
Yeah, I think I might as well. Well, I enjoyed it, mate. We'll have to do a DZ run properly, and
Yeah.
I'll be able to pick your brains with gear sets and what have you.
Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good.
Okay.
Take it easy, lads. Take it easy.
Proximity threat has been eliminated. Scanning for additional hostiles. No hostiles detected in proximity. Contamination levels have reached acceptable levels of toxicity.
One of them dead. These are running.
Rogue agent down.
Bitch. Thank you.